A few years ago, I decided to undertake the epic challenge of creating my own manga, and this video is the update. Up till now, I've just been posting shorts, but I thought it would be good to upload a video, like a long form video, just to exist on the internet, describing my experience. And here we are. Oops, don't forget to like and subscribe. As a small creator, every little helps. Quickly about who I am. I am an illustrator now turned indie writer, although the only stuff I've written has been for myself. I graduated uni during the pandemic, got my art degree, and was aiming for a career in animation. But the job market is very terrible. Luckily for me, I'm not a jobless artist at the moment. I got something to keep me going, but imagine this, you're constantly getting rejected from jobs you want while working at a job you don't want. It's not a hopeful picture, and I know I'm not unique there. We just got to do what we gotta do, you know? Then I had a thought. Instead of trying so hard to appease employers, I work on pushing my craft to a more genuine direction. I love comics. I love manga. The decision was almost too easy. Now for my inspirations. What made me want to explore dark fantasy? And plot twist is not just because I'm British. Way before Red X Valkyrie became a thing, I was reading a lot of fantasy books. You know, just to get through the daily grind. And so far, I think the most influential stories for me were A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin and the First Law Trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. I also ended up watching a lot of Clint Eastwood movies around this time. Uh, just the Western ones because I really wanted my story to have a old Western vibe to it. So that was also a good experience. As you probably figured from all of these examples, I am really into character-driven stories. And I just felt inspired to create my own. And the best part about character-driven stories is that the main characters move the plot. And I'll be honest with you, when I started Red X Valkyrie, I had no idea how everything would go. I had a general idea of how I wanted the first arc to end, but all the actions the characters took, it's almost like the story wrote itself. And that was the most exciting part about this process for me. Another big challenge was time. I am an adult in his late 20s, and currently working in the UK is kind of depressing. Especially when you're an artist. But I still managed, and I completed a whole volume worth of work in just under a year. How amazing is that, people? And afterwards, I decided to test print my manga. It was a bit difficult navigating where I should have this printed, but ended up settling on Mixam. I was worried that the colors with this come out to be a bit off, but so far I've been impressed with their quality. My only gripe is that the book is heavy. I don't know, I think I chose the wrong paperweight by mistake, because real manga don't feel this weighty. I feel like if I hit someone like with this book, I would really hurt them. But so far, I'm happy with it. And the thing is, I always get people asking me, "Hey, Hobby Sketches, how did you accomplish this? Hobby Sketches, how did you stay focused?" And my answer to them is, you have to be a little bit insane. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. This isn't for the faint of heart, and you need to have an obsession for this, if you know what I mean. It needs to be an obsession. But hey, what is my story about? And to be honest, I don't want to bore you with the details. So here's a quick elevator pitch. Imagine a world where everyone, and I mean everyone, has extra lives, and the main character, our red-headed protagonist, is a fallen goddess of death who is now trying to find her purpose in a world where everyone is fighting to live forever. But yeah, thanks for listening. And I hope you found some value in this video. I know it's not a long video, but didn't want to ramble on for too long. Just wanted, like I said, I just wanted something to be put out there. And hey, if I piqued your interest, please stick around. Although I only just post short form content mostly. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. If you have any suggestions or any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. Till next time.